What's going on, y'all? It's Jason over here at Cog Hill Farm, and Nugget and Goldie, well, things are going okay, but it's not always cupcakes and rainbows, I can tell y'all that. She's real comfortable. I mean, she's doing great. You can see how close we're getting to her here. Hey, Goldie. Except Nugget wants her to have nothing to do with anybody. I don't know how we're gonna break that up. I don't know if that's gonna continue. I don't know. I really don't know about that situation, but he does not want her around us whatsoever. So, which is a little frustrating because you can tell she wants to come over to us. But I mean, he doesn't want it. He doesn't want to share right now. But I do have an idea. Let's see here. Nugget will come in the stall. So let's see if I get him come in the stall. And we'll lock him in the stall. Let's see if we can go talk to Miss Goldie. You hold tight. Hey, Miss Goldie. I mean, she was 3 or 4 times this morning. She came right up to me, and then Nugget chases her off. He doesn't want her around us whatsoever. So he is a little jealous of it. Speaking of jealous, here comes jealous number 2 right there now. Guys, y'all going to have to learn how to share. Yeah, y'all got to learn how to share. Here, Goldie. Come on. You know, I was always worried that, or a female, I guess it all depends on the characteristics of the female, but I was always worried the female would be the one to keep Nugget away. Look here. Look here. Look here. Come get you some emu food. See what you think. See what you think. You're more interested in the goats and Miss Jessie, huh? I thought she was going to eat her some of it, but she didn't. Jessie. Goodness gracious, girl. Look here. You're nervous of Jessie, aren't you? Yeah. But, I mean, it's not like, I mean, as long as we're not out here, her and Nugget do quite well. But when we come out here, it's a different story. He does not want to share. Do you, partner? Yeah. You're not used to sharing, are you? Oh, she came up to me. I was fixing to let him out. Want to come see me? I mean, earlier she came right up on me. And then Nugget came over and, of course, didn't want to share. But maybe we can work on that. Maybe Nugget will get better. It's not like really bad where I think we're going to have to separate them or anything like that. They get along fairly well. You know, I can watch them when I'm out doing other things. I'll peek over here. No issues at all. But again, if I come over here and show her any affection, Nugget doesn't like it. All right, I can't leave Nugget locked up, so we're gonna let him out. Even though he really is just grooming himself. Look, y'all. He's not even trying to get out in the least. All right, buddy. We'll let you out. We'll let you out. I just was, maybe I ought to do that a little bit. Put you up just for a few minutes. And that way I can spend some time with Goldie. And maybe you'll get more comfortable with me trying to see Goldie. How about that? That sound like a deal? That sounds like a deal. Well, as most of you guys know, we left the farm for a couple of days for a meet and greet at the Sunflower Festival in Vernon, Florida, put on by Gina and Hank Hamilton at Black Barn Blossom. And y'all, it was awesome. We had such a wonderful time meeting all of you guys, and it was just great. It was so great. So I want to try an experiment. This was a lovely couple that's been to several meet and greets, and I want to thank y'all so much for this. He does metal detecting, and he had 2 of these and only needed 1. So he brought me this, and I guess a lot of y'all know what this is for. Now, we've had some more of y'all send us a couple of these. Now, this is what I had in mind when I was thinking about our red shovel in there of drilling the holes out. What was this right here? Now, if you don't know what these are for, we're fixing to do some little stall cleaning. Now, the issue I was having was our little goat raisinets. The pitchfork or the scoop I had wasn't quite small enough, and the little raisinets were just dropping back on the ground. So I want to see which one is better, or if they're both the same. I'm thinking they're kind of both equally the same, but we'll see. We'll see. Now, this one does have a bigger area, so this one might be better, but this one's like a basket, whereas this one, the raisinets could drop out. I see this one right here holding them in place, so I don't know. Let's go find out. Plus, I got a feeling I'm going to have lots of great help while performing this task today. I mean, I've got a lot of farm help over here now. I sure do. I tell you what, let's go through the barn. That way we don't have to worry about the alarm system. They are a lively bunch this morning. They really are. All right. Speaking of lively bunch, y'all look at this crew right here. I see there's Mr. Bramble up there. There's Sylvester, and there's Biscuit. Good morning, gang. How y'all doing this morning? Hey, Miss Biscuit. Hey, girl. I'm gonna tell you guys something funny. Now, Sylvester, by far, is the friendliest one we have, okay? He wants your full attention all the time. But y'all, Biscuit, y'all saw she was the first one to greet me, is so friendly. And here comes Bramble. Bramble's usually always the third. Now, tell you something funny. With Brooke, it's Bramble, not Biscuit. With me, it's Biscuit. Biscuit loves, look, she's the only one here. Everybody else is gone. Biscuit loves hanging out with me. But it's so fascinating to me, and I'll say it all the time, like each animal is different. They all have their own personality. Now, they all love being petted, because here's Bramble now. Okay, girl, I gotta go clean up some stuff. All right, Bram. Biscuit does not want me to leave. All right, let's try this. Plus, I got my wheelbarrow over here anyways. I'm thinking about just setting my wheelbarrow over to the side here. And while I'm over here, and I told you guys that I was wanting to build a compost bin over here, and there were some questions to this. The main one I got is why would I want a compost bin right next to the barn because of the smell? Well, guys, I've been doing composting for at least 20 years, maybe longer than that. I've never in my entire life had a compost pile to smell. Compost should not stink at all. It shouldn't. It really shouldn't. If the compost smells really bad, something's wrong there. Something's out of balance. Now, generally speaking, if a compost pile does start smelling real bad, which again, I've never had a compost pile ever to smell, period. It always smells like dirt pretty much. But there's one thing you can do if it does start smelling, and that is you want to add carbon or brown, pretty much brown matter, leaves, old straw, anything that's brown, cardboard. You can ask anybody that's ever visited our farm. You can ask anybody that's ever been over there, or you can ask anybody that's actually does composting. It really doesn't stink. It just doesn't. So I'm not worried about the smell at all. Now, another issue is what about flies? If I was to move it to somewhere else, flies would still get in it, and then flies would still get over here. So my plan is to add different layers of material to it, such as brown stuff like leaves, straw, cardboard, anything I can find to kind of break that mixture up. And also probably I'm going to put a tarp on top of it as well, and that should help as well, in my opinion. But I'll watch the fly situation, and I'll do some research on that and see if there's any that are better than others or techniques that are better than others. But I think I'll figure it out. My wheelbarrow's over here. So I hope that answers a lot of you guys' questions about the composting or our compost pile location, which actually is a great location. It would save us a lot of time if it does work. But if it doesn't work, then we can always pick it up and relocate the bins if we decide to do something different. What's up, y'all? Y'all got a mess going on over here, don't you? Yeah. We're gonna do a little experiment here though. What is gonna work better? Mildred, what's your guess? Are you team shovel or are you team basket? I really don't know. I really don't know. Oh goodness, here comes the whole clan right here. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have lots of help. I can promise y'all that. All right, so let's give this a whirl, y'all. I got the boss lady in there. She's gonna be sure to let me know what I'm doing wrong, I guarantee you. Hey, Peaches, we're fixing to do a little cleaning in there, girl. And I got two options here. We got a basket and we got this shovel. You got one that you're partial to? We're fixing to find out. The sifting action is causing some, it would work, but it's causing us to lose some of the berries while they're raising nets. But on this one, on the other hand, seems to hold them better. So I think, Peaches, what we gotta do is just skim the top. Peaches, I think I'm liking this one better, girl. Well, y'all, I got it done, and it's a million times better. I don't know if it shows up on camera or not, but it's a million times better. Now, can you get every single one of these raising nets up? Absolutely not. It'd be impossible. It really would. But a million times better now. I found that both of these shovels or scoops or sifting devices or whatever you want to call them, all have their own purpose. I noticed this one, when I'm going down through the middle, I really like this one, but when I was on the edges, I really like the shovel. And then what I found myself doing is, if I did find like just a little spot, so there was like a little pile right there, it's hard to get this in there because it picks up so much dirt, and so it kind of pushes everything out. So if I had like a little clump or a little spot I wanted to get up, I could take the shovel and get it up pretty good, and then I could also just run it back through here. But both of them worked very well. And it worked. It did take me though probably 45 plus minutes to do this. So this one hasn't been done yet. So hopefully when we're doing this about every other day, gotta finish the rest of it. Just got to getting this thing clean. Look here. Got Fifi over yonder. Y'all look down yonder. Y'all see Aunt Jessie down there? I mean, everybody's just relaxing. Y'all come in and show you. Look, let me show you what everybody's doing. Oh, these cats over here, they're all laid out. Got Mildred over here laid out. I think I tired them out by cleaning the stalls up. That's what I think. Look here. Y'all look who else. Y'all see Peaches over yonder? Look at that. Everybody's asleep. Or laid out. Hey, that's just not any. Well, I'm glad y'all enjoying yourself. I got some things I gotta go do, y'all. Nugget, you wanna help me? Nugget probably would help. Or he'd at least stand around, you know what I mean? I don't know if he'd actually do any work, but he wouldn't be laying down on the job. Y'all see who I got? Got Holly here, right? Now look over here. Go, do you see this? I'll tell you the truth. Let me show you guys my big plan that I want to do. Try to get that in motion today. So I'm making a major change this year in the gardening scene here on the farm. Major change. Gonna completely do things a little bit different than I did last year and the year before last. Now, this is gonna be our fall garden right here, which is roughly 40 by 50. And you guys remember we tarped it. Let's let it stay tarped for about a month. Came back, we subsoiled it, and then we tilled it, then we tarped it again. And you guys know how much I love using silage tarps. I mean, I love them. To me, they're one of the most underused tool that a gardener can use. They're awesome. And I've stated it many times why I love them, but it's like an instant cover crop, basically. It's gonna suppress weeds. It's gonna hold in moisture. It's gonna stop erosion, and it's instant. Now, since we've been here, our beds have been roughly 80 to 90 by 100. That last one maybe been close to 100 by 100. And that was our summer garden. And what I'm realizing is those beds are just too much for me to handle. So that's why this year for the fall garden, I'm doing roughly a 40 by 50 bed right here. Now this is 2 tarps. Now my silage tarps are usually 100 foot long, anywhere from 20 to 30 foot wide, give or take, but normally almost all of them are 100 foot long. Well, a light bulb went off, especially after I did this and after I struggled so hard with the summer garden trying to keep up, because it's just me, Brooke, and MaryCarl here. We don't have any hired help here or anything like that. And maybe at some point we may have to come to that. But right now, it's just us three. And that garden bed, honestly, with the heat and the summer we had, was way too big for us. And honestly, this fall garden bed we planted right here was really a lot for us to keep up with. So I'm gonna change up the way I'm doing things, and I'm gonna make all my garden beds from this point forward, unless I change again, because you're always evolving, you're always changing, but 40 by 50. And what I did was I ordered some silage tarps, 4 to be exact, from Hoss Tools, cut 40 by 50. So it's only 1 tarp. I'm not dealing with 2 or 3 or more tarps, just 1. Now what my plan or goal is to have several garden beds out here, all of them 40 by 50, and I'll rotate them out as to what I'm planting. We won't plant the same crop in that bed, you know, for a period of time. And the way I'm gonna do this is with these silage tarps. I'm gonna go ahead and lay these silage tarps out, and that's gonna be my permanent garden bed from this point forward, unless things change. You know, things always change. 40 by 50 is roughly my garden size at Little Cog. That was about the size garden I had for the most part. And I myself could handle that thing with no issues whatsoever. 0. Always remember this, we're gonna have the potager garden in the back too. So I have that garden as well. Now that's gonna be a raised bed garden, but I'm also gonna have vegetables back there. So this isn't gonna be the only thing that we're growing here. Now I would like it that I could have it where I possibly could drive my tractor in here, my grandpa's Ford 8N tractor that the mechanic called me this week and we're ordering parts for. So hopefully, I don't know how long it's gonna be before he gets it going, but the ball's rolling on the tractor. That I can use the cultivator on it and run it through here and help me keep the weeds down. So my next 2, and I don't think I'm gonna get them done today because I want to run the spring tooth harrow through here, or the subsoiler. I got them marked out. I'll put 2 of them here and I'll get 2 over here. So that'll give me 6 40 by 50 planting beds or garden areas with room for expansion. Whew, glad to get that done. Man, it's 85 degrees, y'all. That's crazy. That is nuts. Nuts, y'all hear me? All right, speaking of gardening, let me show you guys our greenhouse, our Grower Solution greenhouse, and how far along our fall plants have come and are looking, and it's really getting close. It's really getting close. We're probably gonna put them in the ground next week. But before I start watering, here are our fall plantings. We got our mustard, we got our turnip greens, we got our collard greens right here, we got our broccoli, and we got our Swiss chard. Yeah, we're about to put these guys in the ground. I don't think I've ever planted a winter garden this late. It's 85 today, 85 today. And I felt like I was actually too late, to be honest with you. This crazy weather we've had. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, when you gonna quit being so jealous of Goldie, hmm? Say, when you gonna quit being so jealous of Goldie? You know, there's plenty to go around here, okay? There is plenty to go around, partner. Plenty to go around. So no need to be jealous and Goldie, okay? Holly, I appreciate you helping me with them tarps, girl. And with cleaning the stalls. Yeah. Y'all may not see her on camera every time. But I can almost guarantee y'all, she's within eye distance of me. She's got her eyes on me. She's in the shade somewhere if it's hot outside like today. But she's around. I can promise y'all that. She is around. Nugget, reckon how bad they messed the stalls up since I've been gone, I see y'all all laying around, chewing your cud. Y'all messed the stalls up real bad while I've been gone. I see Peaches has moved. Let me do a little quick overview. It ain't too bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Y'all did pretty good. Let's see. Let's see here. That ain't too bad. So we're doing all right. Y'all doing okay. Appreciate y'all helping me out. I really do. Let's see if I can sneak over here and talk to Peaches before Jessie sees me. Peaches. Peaches, I want you to know I got the stalls, got them cleaned out, right? And I got the garden situated and figured out. And I got one tarp down. I gotta do some more tilling and cultivating and stuff. Here comes Jessie though. But I got some more few little things I gotta do and get Brooke to help me put them other two down. Jessie. I will say this, I do appreciate you not messing up the stall today. Okay? I do appreciate that. Okay? But I know tonight it's probably gonna be different, but that's okay. That's okay. She does. I know I've said it before, but she literally puts her entire weight on you. I can't pick you up, baby girl. You know what? I can't pick you up. No. I can't pick you up. Maybe you can pick me up. Can I ride you? Can I get you a bridle and a saddle? Oh, Jessie. Oh, Jessie. Okay, girl. Okay. Hey, you do me a favor. You look out for Goldie. You know, Nugget gets a little jealous. Why am I talking to you? You get more jealous than anybody here. Worse than him. I need to go explain that situation to someone else. Your winter coat does look pretty, though. I see it coming on. Except it is 85 today. Bet you wish you could take that off. Hey, Mildred. Speaking of not messing up the stalls, I appreciate you. I can tell you that.